Yo, what's good, chat? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A year later, GNX is still hitting, bruh. A year later, GNX is still hitting like crazy, boy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I still think it's gas. Personally, personally, I think it's still hitting, bruh. It's still hitting like crazy, yeah. Let me see. Let's see. What's another banger from GNX? No, not that one. Let me see. Ooh, Dodger Blue was actually fire. Hold on, let me play that for a little bit. I love me some GNX, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. What's good, Joe? You have a good nap yesterday? Boom, boom. Uh, happy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I lost my streak. Don't they give you the ability to regain your streak? If you miss one day, I'm pretty sure they gave you a chance to get it back. I think. I don't know. Ooh. How do you pronounce it? Ciola? How to pronounce Ciolu?
Ciolo.
Ciolo?
Ciolo.
Ciolo. Happy Korean New Year, Toaster. Happy New Year. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? I'm not doing it anymore. My throat. Yo, yesterday I was making too much of a racket. Yesterday I was as soon as I turned that's also why I turned off stream early yesterday. My lungs was like legit cooked. I was like in pain for like the rest of the night. I was in great discomfort yesterday. So, lungs are essentially not good enough to be making a lot of racket yet. Not yet. But we're going to get there. We're going to get back. It's going to be okay. It's going to be A-okay. Because I'm feeling myself again slowly but surely. I can feel myself getting stronger day by day. Yeah. That's tough. Whoever decided to add the whistling effects to that was smart. That was smart. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some fun stuff today. Low key, high key. I have this thing. I kind of did a little bit of it yesterday, but we're gonna start over. Y'all saw a little bit of it when I put it in the Discord. Y'all saw a little bit of it when I put it in the Discord. It was like the animated movie thingy, right? Is this lined up properly? I feel like this is lined up pretty good. Wait, hold on. I don't even know what's gonna. It be showing some odd stuff sometimes. Hold on. Ooh. All right. So what we're going to be doing is best. We're gonna do animated movies. If I can find the one from yesterday, that'd be nice. But I think this will work as well. Best animated movies. All right. We're gonna speed run some of this. What's good, twin? What's good, Kevin? What's good? All right, so we already hold on. Let me put some music on when I do this. Hold on. Hold on. Put it to the right a little bit more. I feel like this is it. Hey, I love you. I love you too, random citizen. I love you too. I feel like this is lined up right. Is this lined up right? Don't go based off my fingers. My fingers are very crooked. That's your intro song. Stop copying. I'm sorry, it's my intro song. Yeah. Anyone else have a YouTube outage? I know YouTube TV was having some issues because my dad was having issues with it, but I don't think I had a YouTube outage. Actually, I'm trying to upload something on YouTube Shorts right now. I don't know if it uploaded. Nah, actually, some people said they heard of the YouTube outage. Yeah, never mind. This video I'm trying to upload, it's been on 19% for a while. Can I be your girlfriend? That sounds like a setup and a half. So I will going to have to politely put a pin in that. But there's been a YouTube, really? A worldwide outage? Really? I was watching YouTube earlier today. Let me see if I can watch some YouTube right now. Let me pull up a random video. Wait a minute, that's so dumb. You guys are on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube right now. Where am I playing this music from? Yeah, I don't think there's an outage right now. Maybe earlier today. Yo, my fault. Frozen is better than Turning Red. We don't even have to have a discussion about that. Prince of Egypt is way better than Secret Life of Pets. No discussion about that. Let's keep it pushing. I could make a case. I could make a case that The Book of Life is better than Ratatouille, but it's a very flimsy case. I'm not winning that case. This Ratatouille is a better movie, unfortunately. But shouts out to The Book of Life. The Book of Life is actually a really good movie. If anyone who hasn't seen it, that's a really good movie. I could try to make an argument for the Lego movie that's better than the B movie, but this is the Lego movie 2. The Lego movie 2 was it was hit and miss. It was very hit and miss. Hey, it's fine. You don't have to be my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to politely decline on being your girlfriend. You know, little pin in that twin. You know, much love and respect to you though. B movie, unfortunately. Mulan is better than The Incredibles 2. Moana is better than Flushed Away. There's levels to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Chicken Run is a really good movie. I'm going to say this one more time for the people in the back that might not be able to hear me. Chicken Run is a really good movie. But Kubo the Two Strings is extremely underrated. Kubo the Two Strings is a great movie that should get way more love than it does. It deserves way more love. The love that Coraline gets is the love that Kubo and the Two Strings deserves. Real talk. Kung Fu Panda. I'm picking the Cruise all day over Kung Fu Panda 4. Don't care. The SpongeBob, Sponge on the Run, or Madagascar 3. If this was the original SpongeBob movie, it would have a case, but this is not, so Madagascar 3. Shrek 2 or Lilo and Stitch. I gotta say Shrek 2. Lilo and Stitch is cool, but I gotta say Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is known as like one of DreamWorks' best movies. You know, Lilo and Stitch is cool, but I feel like there's kind of levels to it. Like Lilo and Stitch has a better message, low key, but Shrek 2 is just overall a better movie. I'm not the biggest fan of either movie, personally, but I'm more likely to watch Shrek 2 than I am Lilo and Stitch, unfortunately. That's hard. It's a tough one. No, it very much is a tough one, but Shrek 2 is just it got more emotion. I mean, that's not how I evaluate these type of things, but Shrek 2 just has, I don't know, I feel like it's higher highs than Lilo and Stitch. So we got to go Shrek 2. Happy Feet over Shrek the Third, though. I'll give it that. I'm not even a Happy Feet type of guy. Despicable Me over Inside Out. I don't like Inside Out. Inside Out is legitimately one of the most overrated Pixar movies out there. I don't understand the hype. I liked it the first time I seen it, and then the second time I seen it, I was like, yo, this movie is not good. It is so overrated. Everything in the movie is extremely avoidable. It's just overly dramatic. I'm not a Inside Out. I'm not an Inside Out fan. I'm going Despicable Me. I'm going Despicable Me. I don't like Inside Out. Yeah, low key. Monsters Inc. or TMNT Mutant Mayhem, which is a good movie. TMNT Mutant Mayhem, I really enjoyed it, but unfortunately, Monsters Inc. just kind of did things. Monsters Inc. is just better, unfortunately. This is a good movie. There's no disrespect to TMNT Mutant Mayhem. That's a movie people should watch. I feel like if 5 years from now, I could actually make the case. 5 years from now, I could make the case that TMNT Mutant Mayhem is a better movie 5 years from now. But current day and age, right now, this moment, I can't do that in good conscience. Can't do that in good conscience. I don't care about either movie. We'll go Road to El Dorado. This is going to be a quick elimination. Beauty and the Beast versus the Lorax. Okay. So this is a case of iconic versus a really good movie. Beauty and the Beast hits on just it's got a good story, good characters, good music. This is a classic. Lorax has good music, and it's kind of like a classic. Personally, I am more likely to sit down and watch the Lorax than I will Beauty and the Beast. But if I had to choose between wiping one movie from history, I would have to wipe the Lorax from history before I would wipe Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure this is like consistent ranking. I'm not sure this is how I would consistently rank everything. But you got the Lorax in 5. I really love the Lorax. That's the thing. But I'm not gonna lie. I think I have to give it to Beauty and the Beast. I really want. How bad can I be? Oh my gosh, that song is fire, bro. But Beauty and the Beast, it just ranks higher, bro. I hate to say it just scales higher, bro. Hold on. Dang, he went dummy stupid hard on this, bruh. Oh. How bad can I be? This doing comes naturally. But Beauty and the Beast, I'm sorry. It's like, gotta keep Beauty and the Beast over it. Chicken Little or Ice Age Continental Drift? Chicken Little. Now, if it was like the first Ice Age movie, that might have been a more difficult conversation. Kung Fu Panda or Pocahontas? I'm not gonna lie, Pocahontas holds a special place in my heart, but so does Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda stop playing. Now that's one thing we ain't finna do. Even when we make these type of rankings, we're not gonna disrespect the other movie, bruh. These are two certified classics, two great movies. One of them just happened to be better than the other. It's Kung Fu Panda. I'm gonna pick it, but sometimes I gotta stop and I gotta, plead the case for Pocahontas, or plead the case for the losing movie, even though we know which one is better. Because some movies just deserve the respect. We're not gonna disrespect Pocahontas. This is not Pocahontas 2. We can disrespect Pocahontas 2, but it's ridiculous. Hands on the table. It's ridiculous to disrespect Pocahontas. Let's not do that now. Let's not do that now. It's Kung Fu Panda, but Pocahontas is a good movie with a fantastic message. Well, outside of some of the stuff. Kung Fu Panda 2, we're not even gonna play. Kung Fu Panda 2 is arguable. I'm gonna make my case for it. I'm gonna make my case for it later. I'm gonna speak on Kung Fu Panda 2 at a later time. But Kung Fu Panda 2, obviously. Despicable Me 2. I didn't even watch Captain Underpants. Rise of the Guardians. We're not even gonna talk about Luca. Wild Robot versus Cars 3. I didn't watch this movie, so I gotta go Cars 3. I'm gonna talk about Cars 3 later on. Madagascar or Turbo? Alright, so it's obviously Madagascar, but we're going to talk about Turbo. Turbo was a really good standalone DreamWorks movie. DreamWorks, it's such a ridiculous concept, but it's actually a really good movie. The characters aren't really that enjoyable. It doesn't really have nothing crazy with the music. The concept is stupid, but it's something about the movie. It just kind of like, it's good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's so ridiculous that it's good, Madagascar, though. Madagascar in 4, clean sweep. Madagascar, clean sweep. Hold on. Madagascar, clean sweep. Sorry, I hate to say it. Hold on. Put some music on. Oh, the Willy, I don't pronounce it, so we're just going to go Lego Ninjago because but this was a good movie. The Willy, I'm sorry, I got Lloyd. I'm sorry, Lloyd got it, bro. The Willoughbys is a good movie, but I don't really remember it too much. Lego Ninjago is a better movie. I had to say it. Or maybe if I remembered this movie more, I could probably make a case for the Willoughbys, but I don't. I don't remember it that well. And I remember liking the Lego Ninjago movie. Now they definitely could have been. It definitely should have been better. It's definitely probably one of the weakest of the Lego movies, but it's still a good movie. I didn't like the changes that they made, but it's still a good movie. And me and my friends, we cracked up too much with it. Shark Tales. We're not even gonna do this. Kung Fu Panda 2 or Big Hero 6. And this is a case of Big Hero 6 got hoed with this matchup. That's what it is. It got put in a bad bracket. Big Hero 6 is a great movie. It's not great. It's a good movie. But it doesn't have the same heights, the same weights, and the same motion as Kung Fu Panda 2. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup. Big Hero 6 realistically could have gotten to like the top. It could have gotten to like the Sweet 16 possibly. But it just got matched up against one of the best animated movies of all time. This is unfortunate. Now, this is a good movie. I don't remember Collision Course. Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension is actually a prime time underrated movie. It's not even that good, but just the feeling as a kid when they announced, oh my gosh, they're having a Phineas and Ferb movie. That whole came on ABC, Channel 13. I don't even know why it was on Channel 13, but it was on Channel 13 ABC. Yes, sir. And me and my sister watched it on a cool Saturday night. Fire. And also, I don't remember Collision Course. I'm not gonna lie, the only one that's actually surviving, I think this is the second movie. The second movie's good, but realistically, Ice Age is best hitter is the first one. They should have stopped after the first one. So, I'm gonna give it a Phineas and Ferb, low key, high key. Transformers 1. I hear Transformers 1 is a really good movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Phineas and Ferb movie was a nasty setup because it's bad, but because it's not bad, but because it's against the movies that didn't go to theaters. Transformers 1's way better than that. I didn't watch Rio 2, so I'm gonna just go with Transformers. I didn't watch either of these movies. The Incredibles. Brave was disappointing. Actually, I'm gonna speak about the first trailer I saw of Brave. I was super excited for. I thought Brave was gonna be fire. I really thought Brave was going to be a fire movie, and I was just severely disappointed. I watched it on Thanksgiving with my friends and stuff, and we were all just disappointed by Brave. Incredibles. Clean sweep. Dogman versus Frozen 2. I mean, a hydrogen bomb versus a crying baby. Sorry. Isle of Dogs is actually a really good movie. I'm actually, a hot take, I'm picking Isle of Dogs over Ice Age. I'm taking that. They even got Secrets of the Omnitrix. This list might be gas. I didn't realize they might have came to play. I didn't even watch Elemental, so this is a sleeper. I didn't expect this to be in here. They might know ball. That's actually crazy to me. Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 2 versus Joseph in the King of Dreams. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good movie. This is also a good movie. This isn't Prince of Egypt. Like they couldn't get to Prince of Egypt levels, but it's a good movie. I'm trying to think about what I think scales. What did I watch? I ain't gonna lie. Like I did watch this movie a lot. Joseph King of Dreams. I watched this movie a lot as a child, but it doesn't hit the same as Prince of Egypt. You know, it's like his little brother, bro. Shouts out to Joseph King of Dreams. Great movie. Not great, good movie. The Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs just kind of slightly nudges it. I don't care about either. I didn't even watch this one, so I gotta go Road to El Dorado just because I didn't watch the other one. Ice Age. Let's not play. I didn't even enjoy Trolls. I watched the whole movie, did not enjoy it. Hotel Transylvania or Monsters Inc. Solid movie. Hotel Transylvania is the first one's a good movie, but Monsters Inc. is still just better. This is a good movie. If this is the one that was on Netflix, this is a good movie. I don't know how to pronounce most of it. Del Toro's Pinocchio. This is a good movie on Netflix. I recommend anybody watching this. I got Hotel Transylvania over Inc. mostly because I don't watch Inc. as much. Nah, Inc. is still way better than Transylvania. Levels to it. This is a good movie. Obviously, Toy Story 3 is the one that's moving forward, but this is a movie worth watching. Very underrated movie. Now, see, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is actually a fire movie. It's actually a fire movie with a great villain. The Princess and the Frog is a good movie. I'm going to have to pick The Princess and the Frog just for the culture, bruh. Just so the beautiful black queens in the community don't come after me, bruh.
Princess and the Frog on Black History Month is diabolical.
It is a diabolical setup. It's a very diabolical setup, but we're gonna sneak past the trap. We're gonna sneak past the trap, and we're possibly gonna pick an inferior movie just because it is still February. But The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a fire movie that deserves all its respect. I'm gonna have to. This actually hurts to say. I'm not gonna lie. I have to do what's right. I ain't gonna lie. Despite everything I just said, I have to do what's right. Hunchback of Notre Dame is a better movie. Wait, is it? These are two different type of movies. I haven't watched the straight to DVD sequel. We don't talk about that one. I ain't gonna lie. This one's tough. Which movie has more emotion? I don't know. I really don't know. Both are good movies. Wait, hold on. We're gonna make a call. Hey Siri, call. Wait. We're making a call. I'm not sure y'all can hear this. Hold on.
Yes.
All right, very important question. All right, you ready for it? It's a stream question. All right, very important. You ready?
Yes.
What's better, The Hunchback of Notre Dame or The Princess and the Frog?
The Hunchback. Don't.
All right, she said it. Thank you. She didn't even hesitate, yo. She didn't. No hesitation. I respect that. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I low-key like The Princess and the Frog, but more because it came out when I was like 4 and making a song for the movie. Okay. Yeah, no, that's how she always sounds. She legit don't like me. I feel like The Iron Giant is probably a better movie, but I'm gonna let y'all pick on this one. I don't remember The Iron Giant that much. I don't think I've actually watched the entire movie since I was like a very young child, so I don't remember it. So I'm gonna let y'all choose. I'm personally leaning towards Chicken Little just because I remember it more. Iron Giant is a better movie. I like watching Chicken Little more, if that makes sense. So is Iron Giant in that case. I didn't watch anything. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. No, I get it though. There's certain movies, Emperor's New Groove. The Barnyard's a good movie, but Emperor's New Groove. There's certain movies that like you know it's a better movie, but you like watching something else a little bit more. That's me. That's me with a lot of movies. Like I know Kung Fu Panda 2 is a better movie, but I'll watch something else beforehand. Madagascar 2, obviously. I don't. Hotel Transylvania 2 did nothing for me. Shrek 2 over Paranorman. I don't care about Paranorman. Rango over Happy Feet 2. I didn't even watch Happy Feet 2. Rango's a good movie. Madagascar 3 or Happy Feet. I'm personally saying Madagascar 3 because I didn't care for Happy Feet. I didn't care for Happy Feet. That's just me. I didn't care for Happy Feet, but I don't know about y'all. Okay, Madagascar 3, that's all I need to see. I did not care for Happy Feet, like the little bit I did see. Buns versus Buns. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't Buns, but it's kind of like mid versus mid. I don't care. It's up to y'all. Let's make it quick. Mid versus mid. I'll probably say How to Train Your Dragon, maybe. I say Meltdown. I really don't care. HD is hype moments and aura. I guess we go Meltdown. Let's not play. Let's legit not play. There's levels to this. It's crazy. There's gonna be a new generation of kids that are gonna say the Super Mario movie over Toy Story, but Toy Story wipes it, bro. The Super Mario movie was not that good. I'm serious. Like story, character, emotion, everything. The best part about it was the bright colors. The best thing about it is the bright colors, bro. Toy Story all day, every day. Crazy. Tough. Respect to Kung Fu Panda 1. Great movie. Kung Fu Panda 1 is the funniest movie in the series, but it just doesn't have the same magic that the Prince of Egypt has. Kung Fu Panda has magic. Nah, don't get me wrong, it has magic, but it doesn't have the same kind of magic that the Prince of Egypt does. Kung Fu Panda 2 is arguably one of the best anime movies of all time. If this was Kung Fu Panda 2, then we could argue it. Facts. But it's not. It's Kung Fu Panda 1. Prince of Egypt. Home or Ants? I don't remember Ants. We're going Home. Also, Home is a good movie. We're going to talk about that later. Destroy All Aliens or Fantastic Mr. Fox? I've seen both movies once. And I'm not going to lie, Destroy All Aliens was a cool movie, but it's Fantastic Mr. Fox, like Mop said. I agree. Toy Story 2. Mr. Peabody and Sherman is a good movie, but Toy Story 2 is the best movie in the franchise. They really got everything on here. New Avengers. Monsters vs. Aliens. I loved that movie as a kid, but growing up, watching it later, this Monsters vs. Aliens was buns. Monsters vs. Aliens is buns. New Avengers is a good movie, though, I ain't gonna lie. But Monsters vs. Aliens, as watching it as an adult, it is buns. It does not hold up. It ages terribly. Monsters vs. Aliens is not good after the second half. It's not even good after the second, like, the first 15 minutes of the movie. What's up, Twin? Yeah. But yeah, Monsters vs. Aliens is not a good movie. B movie. I'm not even a huge B movie fan. Frozen. Sponge Out of Water. A lot of people try to make the argument that Sponge Out of Water is better than the first one. That is a lie. That is false. That is ridiculous to say. It's a cool movie, but they kind of lost me once they left the water. So it's Frozen. Frozen is a better movie than that one. Beauty and the Beast versus Encanto. I personally like Encanto. I really liked Encanto. But I feel like this is just a bad matchup. Beauty and the Beast is a better movie than Encanto. I feel like it's a better movie, personally. Encanto is really good. Encanto's sweet. I'm sorry, but I feel like that's just kind of ridiculous to say. Beauty and the Beast has so much motion, and don't even get me started on its level in Kingdom Hearts. One of the best levels in Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion. Encanto was fire. Encanto was great, And Kanto is fantastic, but I just don't think it's been marinated. I don't think it's marinated enough to be up there with Beauty and the Beast. And Beauty and the Beast is a really good movie, classic. And I'm not even trying to go. This is not even an iconic type of deal. It's just that Beauty and the Beast is still a good movie. Beauty and the Beast is telling us to give child people a chance. I mean, which is kind of important. Can I be honest? I didn't like either movie. That's wild. I ain't gonna lie. There might be something wrong with you. I don't understand that. Encanto was a good. I really loved Encanto. That's the problem. But I love Beauty and the Beast growing up, low key. Wait, hold on. Might have to make another call. All right, my sister said Beauty and the Beast is a better movie, and she doesn't really think it's close. I think it's close. Encanto was really good, but I will say I would scale Beauty and the Beast higher, just a little bit higher. They really got every movie on here. Teen Titans: Trouble in Tokyo made it on here, or Ratatouille. I like Teen Titans. It's gotta be Ratatouille. I hate to say it. Yeah, huh? Trouble in Tokyo was fired though. You right. You right. Nah, you right. You right. You right. Let me just make my case for it. Like I'm gonna pick Ratatouille, but let me just like Teen Titans: Trouble in Tokyo did everything right. And Robin was a psychopath in that movie, though. I ain't gonna lie. You remember the double knee, the double knees? Yeah, I mean he was crazy. He was crazy throughout the show. Remember it was some old Asian dude. Yeah, you're right. But do you remember the double knees takedown? Yeah, I know. I don't know what double knee drop. I don't know what Batman in that universe was giving Robin, but the man is pleading for, he says, yo, please, begging. Yeah. But W movie, Ratatouille, I gotta give it a Ratatouille though. Me and you need to do one of these days. Obviously I'm picking Moana over the John Cena movie. I don't remember this movie. Ridiculous. The Powerpuff Girls movie, I don't even remember it. It was I remember it being good. I remember it being good, but I don't really remember watching it like that.
Is that the first Puss in Boots?
Yeah, I would say the first Puss in Boots is still over it. You didn't like the first Puss in Boots.
I would say Powerpuff Girls.
Nah, I gotta go Puss in Boots. I don't remember the movie. I don't really remember the movie. It was a good movie. I kind of remember like the city didn't like them, or like the professors that got. Yeah, I need to read. Did he like brainwash people or something? I had to rewatch it. When I was a kid, I was that like when I was like a tiny little kid, I was that Buttercup was a boy. I was that Buttercup was a boy. Puss in Boots though, I gotta go Puss in Boots, better movie. You just don't like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and K-pop demon. I feel what. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to say. I mean, I don't think it's ridiculous, but it's just too.
Is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
And it's better. Cloud Chance Meatballs is actually really dumb.
No, it's dumb. It's dumb. Yeah, it's very dumb, but it's funny. It is funny. Flint Lockwood. Come on, you can't.
It's funny and has good music.
It's not the same levels of funny.
It doesn't matter. It has everything. It has a good story.
The story is
It has a good story. It has good characters. The characters are great.
The characters were not great.
Yes,
Name three great characters in that movie.
all three of the girls.
They're not that great outside of the, like they cool. The other two girls, they cool. They alright. But they ain't nothing special.
They're all good. Everybody's good. Gina's good. They're all good. They're all good characters. Cloud Chance Meatballs. I don't remember.
Yeah, Baby Brent, bro. You don't got Baby Brent, bro.
And honestly.
Come on. You don't got that.
It was actually a total.
Remember the black? It doesn't matter if he's a dork. That's his character. And Sam, they got Sam. You know Sam. You know Sam. And remember the black cop? I don't remember his name. Come on now.
But no, it's K-pop.
What in the world? I don't care how much
The animation is the same. thing.
animation. You're saying animation? They just copied Spider. No, here's the thing. They just copied Spider-Verse animation. That's all they did. They just copied the whole flow. It's not like it's
It was so different.
It copied his whole flow. It copied it. That's ridiculous.
I feel like it's moodier and darker and actually better and way better.
I mean, yeah, it had a bigger budget.
That's what I'm saying. So it didn't copy. But
Manny was funny too. Yeah, Manny, the little Mexican, the cameraman. Come on now.
It was funny. It's just a little more slapstick. But I guess it's
You know, I'll give it. I ain't gonna fight that hard for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. But K-pop Demon Hunter, it ain't making it that far, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't making it too far. Bugs Life or Meet the Robinsons. I gotta think about it. Meet the Robinsons was really good.
Okay, but think about it. Bug's Life is a very deep story.
It is very deep.
Yeah, and very.
It's not mop. It's not a sweep. I ain't gonna lie. Meet the Robinsons is not a sweep. Whatever it is, it's close. It's a close thing, regardless.
It's just I think Bug's Life is not as interesting as Meet the Robinsons, but the story is better. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's not as.
You're looking you're looking at it from a writer standpoint. What do you think that people would just say, like, if you set these two, if one movie had to get wiped from history, which one would you pick out of these two? Really?
I mean, there's a dinosaur and a bowler hat man in it. It's not as deep.
Goop, come on. And they all hated me. Hi Goop. They all hated me. I ain't gonna lie, just because of that, it got to move forward.
Bug's Life just has a better, deeper story about, you know.
It's a pretty deep story. Both are pretty deep stories.
No, not Meet the Robinsons.
It's deep, but it's like you gotta go deeper into it to get it to that deepness.
A little bit childish.
Better character design. I know that's ridiculous to say. I ain't gonna lie. The character design, I feel like the Bugs design is better than the character design in Meet the Robinsons. The design was it was low budget. Let's keep it a buck. Meet the Robinsons. Its design, it was low budget. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm leaning towards Meet the Robinsons, but let's not act like the designs was low. Let's not like the designs were nothing crazy. They all look the Bugs look different. The Bugs do look different. Like, they look the same, but they look different because they're insects.
Well, are you looking at whatever their names? I can't remember anymore. The boys, they look pretty big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The designs aren't that good. You know, Meet the Robinsons designs. I never said Meet the Robinsons designs were they were never top tier. Goop was their Goop, like adult Goop. That was their best design. No, the adult version of him, yo, adult. No, I'm talking about adult Goop. I don't remember the bowler hat man. Oh Lord, never mind. Never mind. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Mr. Robinson, Meet the Robinsons guy, just because I don't even care no more. They got it. Spider-Verse or hydrogen bomb versus a coughing baby. That's what this is. This is Shrek Forever After, which isn't a bad movie. I feel like Shrek Forever After. Yeah, it's not a terrible movie, but Into the Spider-Verse is like all-time great type of movie right there. Mitchell's and the Machines versus the Coraline. No, that's not what that was, bro. I don't know why that popped up, bro. Coraline, I'm not gonna lie, Coraline's very overrated in my taste, in my opinion.
Actually, I like the Mitchell's.
Really? I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie, Coraline is extremely overrated. There's a lot of people, there's like a cult fandom behind it, and I'm like, I don't get the hype. I rewatched it recently, and I was like, I don't get the hype. It's a light in your eye. I don't get it. Like, it's cool. I like Kubo and the Two Strings more than I like Coraline. That might be crazy to say. That's a good movie.
I did Mitchell.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Mitchell and Machines was really funny. We need to rewatch that. That's really good.
Okay.
I didn't even watch The Bad Guys too. It didn't even look good. I ain't gonna lie, The Bad Guys is just a rip-off, watered-down version of Sly Cooper. It is a washed up. And Across the Spider-Verse is arguably better than Into the Spider-Verse. I gotta rewatch them. I feel like Into the Spider-Verse is more rewatchable than Across the Spider-Verse though. Bad Guys 2 was okay. I didn't watch it, so I need to watch it at some point. No, I'm streaming. Aladdin versus Hercules. They can hear you a little bit. I think Aladdin's better than Hercules. Aladdin's better.
Yeah.
Hercules is a good. I will find my way. I can go the distance. That song is good. That song has been going crazy on TikTok right recently. They've been having some edits with it. It's fire. Aladdin though. Ralph Breaks the Internet versus Megamind. Ralph Breaks the Internet was such a disappointing movie. I love Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet was bogus, bro. Now, see, why you always him alone? Robin Williams, him alone watches the entire cast. That's your problem. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna act like Hades is not one of Disney's best characters, bro. Hades is one of Disney's best villains because he's not like super evil, but he's like a fun time. We are not. We can say something is better than something else before saying if something sweeps or washes something else, bro. We are not finna disrespect Hades, bro. Hades was putting in numbers on Kingdom Hearts, bro. Outside of Kingdom Hearts, Hades is one of the best villains in Disney. He's one of the most enjoyable villains in Disney. We are not finna disrespect Hades. We are not finna disrespect Hades. Also, it's Megamind. It's Megamind. I got Robin Williams over evil niggas. That's the problem. It doesn't have to be a disrespect. Like shouts out, like Robin Williams shouts out Genie. Genie is arguably like a top 3 Disney character, but you don't have to disrespect another character in the process. The frack? Megamind. Monsters University. Not even close. Wash. I literally just went back on everything I just said. It's crazy to me. Shrek over Finding Dory. Finding Dory is cool, but it's Shrek. You know, it's like the levels to it. Wreck-It Ralph over Rio. I did not like Rio. I didn't like Rio. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Angry Birds versus How to Train Your Dragon 2. Angry Birds is a really, really good movie. I actually really enjoyed Angry Birds. It was funny to me. Maybe because I also enjoyed the Angry Birds mobile game, but How to Train Your Dragon 2 absolutely slams Angry Birds into the ground. Ridiculous. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is like probably, I'm not sure where I will rank that among DreamWorks movies. It's top 5. Wait, I didn't like Rio. I didn't care about Rio whatsoever. I did not care about Rio whatsoever. I'm sorry. Like if someone put Rio in front of me, I'm actively getting up and leaving the room. I just didn't care. I don't hate it, but I just don't care for it. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie is a great, fantastic movie. Washes it. The Grinch or the Croods? The Croods. The Grinch was cool, but it felt It felt a little AI generated. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the Croods. Angry Birds 2, haven't seen it, versus Zootopia. Okay, like a nuke versus like a young child versus a nuke. Zootopia. Cars versus Soul. I personally not the biggest car fan out there, but I'll still pick Cars over Soul. I wanted Soul to be huh? Soul was a cool movie, but they should have did more of him being human. You know what I'm saying? Soul had the opportunity of being like something like truly special just for like people, but it just did not take that extra step, so it kind of let down. It was like a letdown. Like it was cool, but it didn't do nothing like as special as it should have. You know what I'm saying? It was a good movie, but I feel like Cars is just like overall, you can just say Cars is a better movie, which I'm not the biggest car fan. You know that neither me or you are the biggest car fans. No, it's not even just about what I personally like more. It's also, I'm just saying what's a better movie. And unfortunately, Cars is a little bit of a better movie than Soul. But Cars is overrated. I'm going to say that right now. Cars is overrated. But Soul just didn't take that extra step where it could have been like, it could have been different. It could have been something different. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough. I still gotta pick Cars over it just a little bit. Cars is hype moments and aura, movie done right. I ain't gonna lie, Cars does not have aura, bruh. Like, Cars really don't got aura like that. I don't know where this aura comes from. Boss Baby or Toy Story 4? I hate Toy Story 4, so I'll have to. I didn't. Oh, see, you lost me. Everything you said, you lost your credibility. Toy Story 4 is Toy Story 4 almost ruined the Toy Story franchise for me. It's not like Toy Story would be a good movie if it was by itself, but is a part of something else, something greater than itself. It's not good. Yeah, but standalone, it would have been cool. I don't like Boss Baby. Yeah, I'm just saying this is a testament to how much I.
It's like some AI rap.
Yeah, no, Boss Baby is garbage. I'm not denying that,
Toy Story 4
but
has a good story. It just had a perfect ending in Toy Story 3. It really did.
Toy Story, you're saying Toy Story 4 is so bad that when they make Toy Story 5, they're going to have to act like Toy Story 4 doesn't exist.
Why is that?
Because there's no, like, how is Woody back
You
instantly?
can come back in through a window. They always do that.
You get down through the window.
Yeah, they always do that.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking toys. What explanation do you need?
Toy Story.
First of all, it's still good written movie.
But Boss. It's just because Boss Baby is such a poor movie.
I feel like Disney and Pixar's best writers work on Toy Story. So they are good.
I'll pick Toy Story 4 over Boss Baby because Boss Baby isn't a good movie, but Toy Story 4 is not lasting long on this thing. I mean, it's like a tournament style, so you guys movie versus movie, and then it progressively puts more movies together, like better movies. Let's say Lion King was like in his own bracket. It's like a bracket type of thing, like a tournament style bracket. So
How many you gotta do? 5?
I'm gonna go. Not that many. I'll probably be done like within 10 minutes. I just like if I gotta talk through it. You feel me? I might have to call you again later to ask more questions, but you lost kind of credibility on some stuff. But I'll pick Toy Story 4 with Boss Baby because Boss Baby just sucks, in my opinion. I don't like Boss Baby. I don't like Toy Story 4. Lego Movie over Inside Out 2 all day. The Lego Movie's a good movie. Despicable Me or Cars 2. I would say Despicable Me. Personally. Yeah. They did have Woody on his back, bro. They had him bent. That was crazy. I would say Despicable Me over Cars 2. I mean, I don't really care about either movie that much, to be honest. I never felt the hype over Despicable Me. Cars 2 was funny. I just don't care about either, So I'll let y'all have that. Oh, Kubo got set up. It got set up. This is a setup. As you heard what I said earlier, Kubo and the Two Strings, I personally like him better than Coraline. Kubo and the Two Strings is a fantastic movie. It's a fantastic, great movie. But Finding Nemo, this is going to be a reoccurring thing at some point. Finding Nemo just has magic to it. Finding Nemo has the theme, the story, the soundtrack, the characters. It has the emotion, and it has the magic. Kubo doesn't, unfortunately, despite it being a really good movie, just doesn't have magic. You were laughing at the clip of the seagulls the other day. Yeah, and it's got comedy too. I'm sorry. It's just there's levels to this, and Finding Nemo is a couple of levels above Kubo and the Two Strings. It's something about that magic it has. Finding Nemo is too good of a movie. Lion King versus Kung Fu Panda 3. I didn't like Kung Fu Panda 3 really like that. Kai's theme is really what carried it. Dun, 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 dun. Outside of that, there's nothing about Kung Fu Panda 3 I care for. Lion King. I don't even know what this is versus WALL-E. I'm going to speak more on WALL-E at a later time, but, moving on. Coco versus Madagascar. Penguins of Madagascar got set up. Penguins of Madagascar is it's a good movie, but it's not on the level of Coco. Sorry. The Bad Guys versus Little Mermaid. Bad Guys, cool movie. Little Mermaid's better. I'm not even gonna waste time talking about it. Onward is actually not that bad, even though it came out during a time where it felt like Pixar movies were AI generated. It has a very beautiful story, a beautiful theme, and I ain't gonna lie, I got a little choked up at the end, just like the fact that he realized, man, my brother has really been there for me. But Tangled is just a way superior movie. We're gonna talk about Tangled at a later time. Ooh. I feel like I should say How to Train Your Dragon, but Tarzan is a very good movie. Tarzan is a very good movie. You got Tarzan in Game 6. I might have to agree. You know what? Okay, we're going to break it down. Characters, I would say, goes to How to Train Your Dragon. It's mostly carried by Hiccup and Toothless, crazy enough, and it's got really funny moments. Tarzan has soundtrack. and I think it has soundtrack and villain. Low key, the story is like somewhat kind of a tie. Themes, I feel like, ooh, that's actually tough. The both have a themes, like the both like a story of like finding acceptance and finding your people and finding yourself. I got Tarzan. I got Tarzan in 7. I ain't gonna lie. I got Tarzan in 7. Mulan or Up. Up. I want you guys to lock in with me on this part. Hold on. I want you guys to lock in with me on this part. All right, y'all locked in? Up is an intro merchant. The movie Up is carried by the first 5 minutes of the movie. You ask people what do they like about Up and tell them to exclude the intro, they have nothing. It is an intro merchant. Up is an intro merchant. Up is an intro merchant. My nose is bleeding. Yo. My nose is bleeding. Back to what I was saying before somebody hit me with the voodoo doll. Up is an intro. I'm past shooters. That real talk. I got hit with the curse of Ra. Real talk. But back to what I was saying. Up is an intro merchant. What about? I hope it's just done bleeding at this point. I hope it's just done bleeding. Wait, I generally had a nosebleed. Yeah. Hold on. I'm back in a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. Luckily, it wasn't a bad one. But, I will not be silenced. I will not be silenced. I will not be silenced. Up is an intro merchant. What about the movie Up do you guys like outside of the intro? The talking dog? The little fat boy Russell? Come on now. Got hair on my keyboard. Kevin? Who is Kevin? Is Kevin the bird? Yo, yeah. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, folk. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. You had one shot. You know what you did? Bricked it. Mulan. You got cursed 3 times for trying to slander Up. It's not slander if it's true. Mulan is goated too, but even if it wasn't against Mulan, there's so many movies better than Up. Up has good scenes. Up has a good intro scene. Carried by the intro. Aladdin versus the Lego movie. Unfortunately, I will have to say Aladdin, but the Lego movie is a really good movie. The climax was very for me. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't care for Up. I just never cared for Up. Up and Wall-E. Up and Wall-E are two movies that I didn't care for. Yo, is my nose good? I feel like I'm about to leak, about to start leaking, bro. Somebody hit me with a curse. But Aladdin over the Lego movie. I'm not gonna lie. Aladdin over the Lego movie. Like the Lego movie is a really good movie, really good story, really good. It's funny. The Lego movie is a great overall, just a very funny movie. It's overall just a very funny movie, but Aladdin is just like better. I don't know how to explain it, but Aladdin just is better. I don't know how to explain it, but Aladdin's just a better movie, unfortunately. What is a better movie? I know for sure I like Puss in Boots way better. Unfortunately, I think I actually have to let K-pop Demon Hunters pass Puss in Boots. I think I like Puss in Boots more as a movie, but I think overall K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm letting this build up. K-pop Demon Hunters didn't have Lady Gaga. I don't care about Lady Gaga though. Let me think. I think my sister got in my head, bro. I think that's what it is. K-pop Demon Hunters is like, I legit don't care about K-pop Demon Hunters. I rewatched Puss in Boots multiple times. You know what? I'm gonna let it get slayed right here and now. I'm not dealing with K-pop Demon Hunters any further than that. Actually, no. I'm gonna let it get past. Realistically, I'm gonna let it get past because it's gonna hit like crack. Cocaine. Pure crack cocaine laced with fentanyl straight in the veins when the right movie takes it down. Puss in Boots is elite, but I'm letting the story build up for when it gets absolutely taken down by a movie that's far superior. That's what I'm doing. Let me be honest, Puss in Boots sequel is better. Unfortunately, that is true. I love Puss in Boots, but I realize the sequel is better. The sequel is better, but K-pop Demon Hunters is getting past now just so I can feel the feeling of fentanyl right in my veins. That's a joke in GTA. Ooh, I love Me the Cruise. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie's better though. I think we can all agree with that. Is that okay? We're not gonna have any arguments over that. Are we good with that? SpongeBob, I feel like SpongeBob the movie is like way better. So when K-pop Demon Hunters gets number one, it won't. I promise you, it won't. I'm hoping I'm not gonna say what I'm hoping that's get hits with. I got Sponge. That's all I need to hear. I'm hoping Madagascar 2 is a better movie. Let's not play. Across the Spider-Verse. Let's not play. Got to make a phone call for this one because they're two very different movies. These are two very different movies. Okay, question. What's better? You remember the movie Rise of the Guardians? Goated movie, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you agree that is a really good movie, right?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
The Little Mermaid. What's better? Now, we're not talking about just like, oh, what has more cultural impact. Like, what is a better movie?
Is this something? No, this is still okay. I guess. I guess I'll go with I guess Rise of Guardians is technically.
That's all I needed to hear. Goodbye. All right, perfect. I'm glad we're all in agreement. Zootopia. Haven't seen this other movie. Megamind. Tarzan or Shrek? Tarzan for me. I ain't gonna lie, it's Tarzan for me. I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all need to say. I'm biased. Like, I like Shrek is cool, but I love me some Tarzan, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But if you guys say Shrek, I will go with that. The ending didn't get it for you. The ending was cool. It has like one of like the most gruesome villain deaths out there. What you mean? You got Shrek? Y'all, if y'all got Shrek, then we got it. Then dang. Like, why is she kissing and marrying the guy with rabies? That is true. The very ending. I know he went crazy in that, bruh. I know he went crazy in that. I'll give it a Shrek though. Toy Story over Cars. I don't give a freck. I don't give a freck. I don't give a freck. Have we seen Toy Story 2 on this list? The only way I'll allow Cars to get past Toy Story is if Toy Story 2 is on this list. Is Toy Story 2 was on this list, right? Toy Story? Okay, that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Thank you. Rango. I have Rango over Despicable Me. I like Rango more than Despicable Me. I didn't care for Despicable Me. This is literally just a corner of water. This is essentially backwash at this point. W backwash. I say Rango over Despicable Me. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Rango better? That's all I need to hear. Beauty and the Beast or Ratatouille? Go either way. I don't really care. Up to y'all. I feel like everyone in the chat is going to say Ratatouille. Also, I feel like the reason why I can have these opinions, because I'm a little bit older, so I remember a time before Ratatouille actually ever dropped as a movie. You know, y'all were essentially like still babies when Ratatouille came out. I remember it was like before Ratatouille. I remember it was before Ratatouille, but I'm still a kid when I watched Ratatouille. So I can have a better measurement on it because like I've had both movies in my life, but I'm cool with Ratatouille over Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast deserves respect though. Home is a really good movie. Rihanna did her thing in this movie. Really good movie. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is like legit one of DreamWorks' best work though. Prince of Egypt, get Toy Story out of here. Monsters University. Now I'm gonna talk about how WALL-E is also a movie that is overrated, similar to Up. It is very overrated. It is the space scene merchant. That's literally what it is. WALL-E space scene. It is the space dance scene merchant. This scene carried this movie into conversations it does not deserve to be in. This scene. WALL-E's a cool concept and stuff and whatnot, but I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. This scene alone carried WALL-E, similar to the Up intro scene. Up intro scene. The same way this whole entire Up opening scene, married life, carry like Up is a married life merchant, and WALL-E is a space dance scene merchant as well, bro. It's a solid movie, but it ain't all that. Monsters University all day. Moana. Shrek 2, Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove, really good movie. Unfortunately, Shrek 2 just outscales it. Into the Spider-Verse. Isle of Dogs, really good movie. Monsters Inc. or Toy Story 3? Toy Story 3. We pick up the pace. Incredibles. Pick up the pace. Finding Nemo or Wreck-It Ralph. I hate this. Okay, let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. Stop jorking. I'm gonna start. Ooh, I almost said something crazy. Wreck-It Ralph. I remember watching Wreck-It Ralph. Me and my sister, we rented it from Redbox. You know, I'm not sure y'all young bucks remember Redbox. We rented it on a Friday night, and we watched the movie. I loved it. I was like, "Oh, this is good." Very next morning, I get hit with bubble guts. I go use the bathroom. I handle my business. I said, "You know what? I don't feel like going back to sleep." So
Would it
I
be
look.
crazy if I said I got Wreck-It Ralph over Finding Nemo?
That's not crazy to say, but let me go along my dialogue first, sir. Let me do my dialogue first. And I put Wreck-It Ralph in the DVD player. You know, I rewatch. Actually, it was my PlayStation 3. So I turn it on, I rewatch it. I was like, "Oh, that's a good movie." I look at the time, it's still only like 4 o'clock. I watch it again, and I watch it again, and I watch it again. Repeat, on repeat until like 11 a.m., 10, 11 a.m. I did the same thing with the Croods. Finding Nemo, great movie, classic, certified hood classic, impact on everything. But I feel like Wreck-It Ralph has the perfect ending too. It's a great ending, great start, great middle. Everything about Wreck-It Ralph is actually very fire. Everything about Nemo is fire. What scales higher? It's not crazy to say that Wreck-It Ralph is better, but it's not crazy to say that Nemo is better. It's not crazy to say. I might have to call in backup on this question real quick. Everybody asleep. Freck. Everybody asleep. Okay. Why is everyone asleep? About to ask Knox Nation. I'm gonna ask really quickly. Finding Nemo or Wreck-It Ralph? I almost spelled Ralph wrong. You know how embarrassing that would have been? Alright, I'm gonna wait and see what they gotta say. One movie has Sonic, the other doesn't. Sonic was in there for 2 you're fried, brother. You're fried, brother. You're fried. Yo, the 1 second clip of Sonic, you're fried, twin. We got one Nemo, one Wreck-It Ralph. Why is this nigga Applejack always begging? I'm saying 2 Nemos. 2 Nemos, 1 Ralph. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might go talking the cord real quick, bro. Am I wrong, though? Was he even actually in there? He was like a hologram on something, right? I feel like he was actually there. I feel like he got the coins knocked out of him at some point. But that's still wild, bruh. When Nemo got Sonic, let me know. Oh, you're fried, brother. You're fried, brother. It was like Nemo 1. I love me some Wreck-It Ralph. I ain't gonna lie. This is just like one of the this is a matchup of 2 titans. That's essentially what this is. This is a matchup of 2 titans. This is a matchup of 2 titans, bro. I prefer Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, hold on. We got the Wreck-It Ralph fans coming in. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need more of that. We need more of that. This is a matchup of 2 titans. That's literally what it comes down to. 2 great movies up against each other. But it's like, I know it's blasphemous to say because Nemo came out during the golden age of animated films. I don't think that's ridiculous to say. So I feel like Nemo's funnier, but everything else Wreck-It Ralph does better. But also the turbo twist was crazy. The turbo twist was actually ground like that was crazy. That was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. The turbo-tastic. Ain't nobody expecting that, bro. Not gonna lie, I prefer Dory. You prefer Finding Dory over Nemo? Yeah, that's all I need to say. You're a fraudulent vote. Wreck-It Ralph wins. That's all I need to say. Iron Giant, New Avengers. New Avengers, good movie. Iron Giant. Toy Story 2 over Shark Tale. Shark Tale is a really good movie. Shark Tale is just a really funny vibey, you could turn that on at any point and you're just gonna like enjoy it. But Toy Story 2 is just like leagues better. Toy Story 2 leagues better. Ice Age, Meet the Robinsons. I could say Ice Age. I could say Meet the Robinsons. I don't really care either or. This is probably realistically the last round either of them are gonna have, so it don't really matter to me. I grew up watching Ice Age. I also grew up watching Meet the Robinsons. It don't matter. It really don't matter to me. Meet the Robinsons not making any further past this. Coco. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Frozen. Kung Fu Panda 2. Mitchell's vs. Machines better than Cars 3. Cars 3 could have been a really good movie. They should have had McQueen go out, near the end. Basically, you can keep the movie pretty much the same. You can have, it's Mitchell's vs. Machine. Cars 3, you could have had the movie be pretty much the same and just have it change at the end. You can have her swap in, have her lose, set up a fourth movie where she, like a Rocky type of redemption arc for her, and then the movie would have been perfect. It makes no sense for her to come in the trade off in the middle of his race, win it, and then just like what? That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense. That's poor writing. Should have had her lose, set up for a fourth movie, redemption story would have been fire. Cars 3 is TikTok clip fodder. Facts. Oh, much respect to Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is a really good movie. It's a better story than Frozen 1. But it's not Mulan. It's not in the same category. It has a really good song. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Ah. Good movie. Very good movie. Mulan better, though. Tangle's better than Madagascar. I hate to say it. Tangle is just a better movie than Madagascar. Madagascar is a good movie, but Tangle is just better. Hate to say it. I'm going to stand 10 toes down on that one. Frozen 2 was generation. Frozen 2, they came out the gate. They came out swinging. Like nobody expected it. Like, oh, it's not gonna be as good as Frozen 1. No, they came out swinging. Also, Tangle is a better movie than Madagascar. I have to say that. It's just better writing, better story, arguably better characters, looks better. The only thing it's still a funny movie. Only thing you can say, Madagascar is funnier, but that's the only thing it does better than Tangled, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's the only thing it does better than Tangled, but it's being funnier. Nah, it's Tangled, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Tangled just has more impact. Tangled is just like, it actually has a little, I hate to say, it doesn't have like full magic, but it actually has some magic on it. You legit can't say with a straight face. I can say that with a straight face. Tangled is a better movie than Madagascar. I can say that with the straightest of faces. As an overall movie, Madagascar might be a movie that you can sit down and watch more, but Tangled is legit just a better movie, unfortunately. I have to say that. That's something I would like wipe one of these movies from existence. I'm wiping Madagascar before I wipe Tangled. See, I don't like fantasy. It has good characters, but it has good comedy, good characters and good comedy, but it doesn't have it to the same level. Its comedy is better. I'll say its comedy is better. But no character in Madagascar is better than the Frying Pan, bro. The Frying Pan is like one of the best characters in fiction, bro. Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, their characters aren't on the same level as Flynn. Flynn is a really good character. Rapunzel is a really good character, unfortunately. Tangled ending should have been better. I don't really see a way they could have made the ending, like, unless you're talking about the actual like last 2 minutes of the film, like once they wrap everything up. There's not really much you can do to make Tangled's ending really better, except for killing off a character, which they're not gonna do as a Disney movie. I mean, they kill off characters, but don't kill off. There's certain type of characters a Disney movie will kill off and won't kill off. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, the story should have been led to build it that way. I want to see, like, what do you think they should have did differently with the ending? What do you think? I'm not saying that like you're not right. Not right. I'm just saying what could have been better. But yeah, Tangled. I hate to say it, but Tangled is just like it's a better movie than Madagascar. Shouts out to Madagascar though. It's a really good movie, but it's just better. If I had like a time capsule, if I had to like be forced to make decisions and there's time capsules and whatnot, and there's like certain movies, not including the sequels, like I could just and I had to like I could only pick like one of these movies to pin a time capsule for my children to see. I'm pitting Entangled over Madagascar. Even some of the like I would do that with a lot of decisions. Even the movie that I like more, my person will watch more. There's certain movies I say, this deserves to be in this capsule more. Also, there's two movies that have two different tones and plots, so it's hard to really compare them. Yeah, that's also true. But yeah, I'm obviously going Tangled, to say the least. Ben 10, Secret of the Omnitrix, really good movie, game changing at its time. Seeing it's not about the witch dying, but the Eugene dying, getting revived, and some tears just don't let me settle. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But Ben 10, Secret of the Omnitrix, good movie, very good movie. For what it did for a Cartoon Network movie, is good. It's not The Lion King. Okay, so like, there's nothing else to say. Moana or Coco? I really don't want the Hispanic community to like behead me, so I'm going Coco. I actually, because I've watched Moana once, I've watched Coco multiple times. I would say Coco's a better movie from what I've seen. They're both really good. They're both really good movies, but I feel like Coco just kind of has slight bit more magic. The songs are actually very neck and neck. The songs are actually, yeah, that's actually wild to say. The songs are neck and neck. But I feel like Coco's just better. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Coco's just a smidge bit better. But that's also because I did only, let me go through my memory. Replaying the movie. Fast forwarding, rewinding. Yeah, I think Coco's better. Moana has better songs. You're Welcome. Oh, especially the version You're Welcome with Jordan Fisher. That is fire. I Know the Way. I mean, low key, I could be convinced. Both are good movies in their own rights. I feel like they're both, like, frankly, this one I'm going to be a follower. I say this one depends on who's in chat. If y'all say Moana, yeah, I'll go with Moana over Coco. But, both movies are really good. Both movies are comparable. I'm fine with that. Coco has a better story. Oh, see, I'm about to be a follower. I'm about to switch up now. I'm about to be like ChatGPT in that one Mafia game. Better story? Coco definitely. Yeah, Coco has a better story and somewhat of a better climax to it. Moana has higher heights. This is how we're going to say Moana has a higher height than Coco, but has a lower floor. The songs in Moana are better, though. Coco has a lower floor. No. Coco has the highs of Coco aren't as high as Moana, but its floor is higher than Moana's floor. Also, we got here's might be the deciding factor. We got memes from Coco. We had that one picture frame meme thingy when they connected, bro. That was actually funny. Moana, what memes does Moana have? True, but I feel like the characters are better. Characters. Moana is a better character than Miguel. Yeah, that's for sure. Moana is definitely a better character than Miguel. Actually, that twist was a good for. I don't feel like it was that crazy. The twist was kind of like I knew the entire time that he was this guy's actual grandfather. It's like, yo, we already know this is the case, but I was not expecting him to have murdered him. That was actually crazy. You know what, ref? It was the way they went out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it. Cho made a better case than you, Mop. I'm sorry, Coco, but Moana's a good movie though. Shouts out to Moana. Toy Story 2 over Megamind. Megamind is a hilarious, great movie. I could make an argument if I wasn't biased, but I'm not hearing nothing, bro. Toy Story 2 is just an overall better movie. Megamind is elite, though. Megamind is elite. Toy Story 2, though. I would pick Megamind over Toy Story 1. Do remakes over Disney simple? Yeah, you lost the plots. JK? Okay, see, now, Zootopia is a very good movie, but you're going against Kung Fu Panda 2, which is unfortunate for you. It's really unfortunate matchup for you, but you're going against Kung Fu Panda 2. There's nothing you can do. I think this might be as far as the Mitchells versus the Machines goes. Ratatouille is a better movie, unfortunately. I like Mitchells and Machines, but Ratatouille is just, it just goes further. And I really wanted K-pop Demon Hunters to get smacked by something else. I wanted them to get obliterated. I wanted them to get matched up with Lion King so it could hit like crack. So I'm not getting the hit like crack that I normally would get. Now, if I say K-pop, I would be wrong. Is that what we're doing? Would you say? I haven't seen Iron Giant in so long. So, I mean, K-pop might slip by to another round. If you can convince me. If you say that, then you say the word on this one. Because I'm still waiting for the crack cocaine to hit when K-pop gets wiped. K-pop is the better choice. That is truly unfortunate. But you know what? The fit is going to hit like crazy when it does. You know what? It's fine. Shrek 2, unfortunately. This is also unfortunate. Rise of the Guardians, elite movie. Arguably better than How to Train Your Dragon 2, but How to Train Your Dragon 2 just kind of has something special to it. I don't know. This is up to you guys on this one. This is up to you guys. This is a Goldie team scoring 3 goals against the European Giant because of the rest favoring the team. I'm sorry, but it's not. Did you Cho, you just lost credibility. Golden is a good song, unfortunately. Also, have you seen the Iron Giant? Like I said, I've seen it. It's just so long I don't remember it. But you lost credibility in my eyes as soon as you said act like Golden is not a good song. Golden is a good song. I'm sorry. Golden has magic. That's the thing. Golden has magic to it. No, I don't like K-pop. I can tell. You just don't like that it's seen this far. Golden, I got Rise, low key, I'll take that. But Golden has magic to it. This is unfortunate. They're really trying to wipe out my GOAT, Wreck-It Ralph. Across the Spider-Verse is a good movie. It doesn't have the same rewatchability that Wreck-It Ralph has. I'm going to try to make a case for it. I'm trying to convince myself. I've only felt the urge to watch Across the Spider-Verse once. But that's also because it's such a good movie. Frick. If Wreck-It Ralph didn't get spat on and dug in, you're too disrespectful. You're too disrespectful. I don't like the way you the way you speak to the goats, bro. I don't like the way you speak to the goats. Wreck-It Ralph went down swinging, but it got put in a terrible bracket. There's only so much it can do. Maybe, Wreck-It Ralph might have had a better chance if it went against Across the Spider-Verse in another round, but it just took out Finding Nemo, so it's a little bit tired. It doesn't have the energy we got. I'm sorry, but Across the Spider-Verse takes it. I like Wreck-It Ralph more, but Across the Spider-Verse is a better movie, unfortunately. You're the type to call Saja a goat? I don't even know who that is. Crazy matchup. It is The Incredibles, though. The Incredibles outscales the Spider-Verse. Crazy. I did watch it. I don't remember. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I just don't remember the names. I watched the movie one time. If I watch a movie one time, names are not going to be put in this memory. Hate to say it. Incredibles. Frankly, it's Incredibles. Across the Spider-Verse is great. Top 5. It's top 10. It's not top 5 animated movies of all time. I hate to say that, but it's top 10. Incredibles, unfortunately, is top 5. Cross the Spider-Verse is top 10. Incredibles is top 5. It just gets outscaled, unfortunately. I have to say, these are two Goliath of movies right here. And they do two completely different things. It's top 3 Pixar movies. I'll give it top 3 Pixar movies. I'm not saying top 3 animated movies of all time, though. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm going to speak about that later. Crazy enough to say, Prince of Egypt outscales the SpongeBob movie by a slither, I think. And I love the SpongeBob movie, but I feel like the Prince of Egypt, I like it could go either way, though. It could go either way. Hold on, let me call my sister again. Okay, one more question. This is probably going to be the last one. I think I know. I just want confirmation on this one. You know the SpongeBob movie, you know the first one, goated, right?
I won't go that far, but yeah.
Okay, so that's all I need to know. Prince of Egypt is definitely a better movie than the SpongeBob movie, right? I mean, I just had to be sure because the SpongeBob movie is really good. It's just not on the same level as the Prince of Egypt. I just needed the confirmation. That's all.
You must be getting tired.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. But you don't disrespect the SpongeBob movie now.
Christian, do you?
I'm a goofy goober rock. Come on now.
The fact that you're saying SpongeBob.
It's not always about the seriousness of the movie. It's just like like the vibes. You feel me?
Ooh.
All right, bye.
What happened, man? What happened to you?
But Prince of Egypt is definitely a better movie. She don't be listening. She just hear a little bit of what I say and just be like, Tangled 2 is a better movie. We're not gonna have that discussion. Aladdin over Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, Aladdin. I'm taking Aladdin. I'm taking Aladdin over T3. I'm taking Aladdin over T3. I'm taking Aladdin over T3. TS3, bruh. Yeah. Unfortunately. Mulan. Shrek. Yeah, I'm sorry. Meet the Robinsons isn't getting any further than this. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry to y'all, but it's not getting any further, bro. Shrek. Monsters University over. I'm putting Monsters University over the first Toy Story. I'm putting that. MU over the first Toy Story. I'm 100% putting that. I don't want no discussion about that. Frozen got hoed. Frozen is legitimately could have made it to the Sweet 16. It legit could have made it to the Sweet 16, but it came across the Lion King. There's really no like that. Call failed. Call back. All right. This one's tough. This is a wicked bracket. This is an evil setup. Okay, sorry to call you again. I'm doing the tournament style. I'm almost done, and then it came across Mulan or the Prince of Egypt. I want you to think about it. Think about it. You don't say nothing too quickly. You can think about it.
Probably still Prince of Egypt. Prince of Egypt is really good.
Really? Mulan is the best Disney princess, though.
I mean, that don't take away the fact
And the
that
movie's really good, and it's got good songs. How can I make a man out of you? Come on. It got Mushu.
It's really good. I agree. Both of them. That's a real hard toss-up. They're both.
It's tough.
I think Prince of Egypt, like the thing with the brothers.
Ooh, the theme.
The Bible is true story, and that is just like a really good struggle between brothers and love.
Yeah.
Family love versus
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna pick, but I just need to hear that. Okay, that's one vote. Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. All right. Woo, that's tough. All right, let's hear your case. Joe. I feel like the case might be Asian biased. Maybe. Is it? But I mean, I'm willing to listen, bro. Both movies are goated. Actually, because of what happened to Moses and his people after the movie Mulan got, that's actually wild, bro. Them niggas were out there butt booty naked 2 seconds later after being delivered. That's actually wild stuff, bro. I'm waiting for Cho's case though. I feel like Cho is about to put up an all-time like lawyer Cho performance. I'm actually very excited for it. While we wait. I'm gonna play "Make a Man Out of You" when Cho's case comes in. But until then, where's me? Oh my gosh! Ah. They was in their bag. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I said the Lord, thus said the Lord. Oh my gosh. Once I called you brother. Once the chance to make you laugh was all I ever wanted. Oh! Serving on his foe on his behalf is the last thing that I wanted. Oh my goodness. This was my home. Oh, of this pain and devastation, or it tortures me inside. For your stubbornness and pride. I'll read your thing in a second. I said, oh, brother, down on nothing. Oh my gosh, people go. Thus said the Lord. Oh my gosh. Yo, oh my gosh. Hold on. We might have to finish this one out, right? We haven't finished this one. Oh, brother. So, this is what you wanted. I sing. High the cost may grow. So, I will never let your people go. Thus said the Lord, I will not let my people go. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. I'm gonna read. Chill now. I'm gonna read your rebuttal. Let's go. Dang. All right. Mulan is like Shang-Chi's sister, bro. She worked by herself, came from the background of oppression of a woman. Think that her being exiled but coming back and defeating the main villain was such an influential display of coming of age journey centered on the identity of family honor and self-acceptance. I ain't gonna lie. That is tough. The saddest bunch I've ever met. That before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. All right. I will say I have a rebuttal for your rebuttal. that would work against any other story other than Moses, where it's a story about him finding out who he truly is, like going out, leaving, finding out who he truly is, being called by God to come back and set his people free, the people that he once enslaved, and coming back, having to go up against his brother, and just the atrocity, well, not the atrocities, but just the terrible things that unfortunately had to occur. But as a fortress, oh my gosh, that's not me saying that. I'm not saying that means it's better movie. I'm just saying that equals out, bruh. He did, but that's because they were acting a fool, bruh. That was because they acted a fool, bruh. Imagine you go up to go get the word from God, get the law, and you come back down, and them niggas is dancing around butt booty naked, worshiping a golden calf. I would have tweaked out, bro. I would have tweaked out. And then every time I'm trying to help these niggas out, these niggas just making it worse. They just keep on doing stuff, bro. They keep on doing stuff. They legit pushed it to the point that Moses tweaked out, struck the stone, and God said, yeah, man, you ain't making it into the promised land. Tough. Hold on. Realistically, though, I'm picking Mulan, and the thing that edges it out for me, the main villain had, also you have to understand how big of an influence the main villain had on the entirety of China at the movie. He was killing loads of cities with no mercy. Yes, I get it. I'm picking Mulan. I'm picking what edges it out for me for Mulan's cases. The fact that in the game when we played with Mulan, when she was Ping and when she was also Mulan, she was garbage. She was useless as Ping. As soon as she turned into Mulan and got the new fit, the new skin, she was goated. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pick Mulan just because of that. Dang. Truly tragic. Monsters University went on a crazy run. Deserved. Low-key got cooked with the bracket. It got cooked with the bracket. Oh my Lord, I'm being a lawyer. It got cooked with the bracket, unfortunately. Monsters University, we're going to give us respect. Monsters University is better than Inc. by a lot. And what makes it so much better than Inc., I think it's a perfect college movie. This feels like a college movie, and they did it right. It feels like actual college students. You actually feel like the college vibes, the pride in it, all of it, and just the newness, the excitement. And what I like most about this movie is that it shows that, sometimes you can work as hard as you can, but you're not going to achieve your dream. But doesn't mean you can't have a good life. Mike wanted something so bad, and he worked so hard, and he just was not scary. But him and Sully still were able to become the best scaring team of all time because they still were able to work together, figure things out, and just because the path that you want to go on doesn't work out for you doesn't mean there's not another way to still find enjoyment. Shouts out to Monsters University. Monsters Inc. was more Sully's movie. Monster University was Mike. Mike is not scary, but he is fearless. Lion King is still better, though. I don't care. I don't care. Either or. It doesn't matter to me. This one doesn't matter to me. I'll let chat pick. Whoever types it first. I like Tangled more. You typed it first. Rise of the Guardians. The franchise that DreamWorks failed versus franchise Love Child. It's chosen one. Shrek 2, unfortunately, that's really unfortunate. Rise of the Guardians is a goated movie though. It deserved more. Kung Fu Panda 2, we're not having a discussion. Spider-Verse 2 versus Aladdin. The music approach was an effed up thing to go off of? Yeah, hold on. That theme alone does it for me. Aladdin is goated though. Aladdin is a certified classic, but Across the Spider-Verse is going to go down as one of the best animated movies of all time. Drop the best third movie of all time. I'm sorry, I gotta go Across the Spider-Verse. Aladdin is great, but I feel like Aladdin has a few moments where it's just like a little like, you know. I'll walk out of the room and go do something and come back. Like, I come back in time for certain points. Aladdin, the Return of Jafar wasn't bad. The Return of Jafar wasn't bad. The one about his dad kind of sucked. I'm going Across the Spider-Verse. Slight edge out to Aladdin. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is the best, in my opinion, it's the best Toy Story movie. So, better than Shrek. Come on. I've been waiting for this moment. Hit like, whew. That feel good, bruh. I knew it would pay off, boy. Ooh, I knew it was about to pay off, bruh. I knew it would pay off. Y'all didn't trust. It made it to the Sweet 16. I don't mind K-pop Demon Hunters making it to the Sweet 16. It doesn't deserve to be here, but it hit like, that felt good. Incredibles. Mulan. Racks in chat. I think I know what it is.
Incredibles over Toy Story 2.
I mean, I know you do. You're extremely biased. I know you do. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I already have Mop figured out, bro. I have Mop figured out. For him, his final four would be Incredibles, Across the Spider-Verse, Kung Fu Panda 2, and I don't know what the fourth one would be, but I know that would be three. I know with Mop that would be three of his four. I know that would be three of his four. I know that would be three of his four. Toy Story 2 or The Incredibles. I feel like actually no, I'm gonna save it. 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 I'm gonna ask somebody else. I'm gonna ask somebody else. Who else in here? Who else in here? Who else in here? Oh, not them. Oh heck nah. I got yo. These are the worst people to ask. These are also the worst people to ask. Man, frick. I gotta have some people to ask, bro. Oh my gosh, my goat Roman Reigns. I want to ask chat, but I ain't trying. All right. I hate to be spam pinging them at this hour too, but it's fine. It's gonna be the last question. Last question of the night. Toy Story 2 or The Incredibles. All right. I guess the first movie ending was fire where Buzz was flying. That was fire. I think Toy Story 2 is the best one. See, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Toy Story franchise as much as either. I guess I love Toy Story 2. Maybe I'm just biased, but I think it's the best one in the franchise. Incredibles is also fire. I think I feel like I wasted a ping on this last question of the night. Toy Story 2, Incredibles. Toy Story 3 is the best. Toy Story 2 is the best of the trilogy. Facts. It's close. It's close. It's close. It's really. This is really close. This is really close. These are two behemoths, but I feel like after I asked the question, I think I know my answer, bro. I think I truly know my answer. Unfortunately, Princess and the Frog. Yo, time this nigga out. Yo, mods, time this nigga out. But thank you. Thank you, Joe. Incredible skills, just a little bit high. Toy Story 2 is this is when it comes down to more enjoyable versus better movie. Don't message me. Toy Story 2 is a more enjoyable movie. Incredibles is a better movie. I feel like the highs of Incredibles are stronger than the highs of Toy Story 2. Exactly. Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta go Incredibles. Me asking the question was very important, though. It was very important. Two behemoths, and unfortunately, you guys are gonna be shocked by my answer. Unfortunately, it's Kung Fu Panda 2 versus The King. That's the first thing that popped in my head. The King. It didn't say The Lion King. It said The King. Unfortunately, Kung Fu Panda 2 versus The King. I was like, well, man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate. Kung Fu Panda 2 is one of the best animated movies of all time. The King has musicals made about it. Kung Fu Panda 2, one of the perfect story versus unfortunately, arguably the best animated movie of all time. So good that it had musicals made of it. I truly hate to say it. These are two movies that are so good to me, that I don't watch either movie often. Sometimes a movie is so good that you don't want to taint it You don't want to taint it. No disrespect to Lion King, but Kung Fu Panda ending is generally the best work of an animated movie could ever have done. I agree, except for Lion King is up there, and I feel like Lion King's ending was also perfect. Simba walking through the rain. Kung Fu Panda 2's ending was perfect. Lion King's ending was perfect. The only thing different is that we grew. Lion King has been around since before we were born. Lion King's ending is perfect. Both endings are perfect. It's like one is just a little bit newer, so we're like, oh, okay, Kung Fu Panda 2's ending is really good. Lion King's ending is also just as perfect. Unfortunately, both are coming of age stories in different ways, but also very similar. But for Lion King, his dad died right in front of his eyes. And can we just talk about, these are also they also have very similar villains, but who are also completely different. Very similar villains, but completely different in their own way. Also, soundtrack, we got to give it to Lion King too. The King, I'm sorry, but hold on. I mean, it is truly the peacock, like Shin, Shin is one of the best animated villains of all time. Unfortunately, Scar is probably the best animated villain of all time. I hate to say it. I think Scar might legit be the best animated villain of all time. Do you guys know the levels of evil Scar is? We need to talk about this. I'm gonna talk about Shin as well. Shin just wiped out a group of people, a species. Shin wiped out a species because of a prophecy, and then it came back to bite him. Scar is so evil. He set up a plan to try to get his nephew killed, set up a plan to kill his own brother. He succeeded, killed his own brother, made his nephew think that it was his fault that his father died, then essentially exiled his own nephew, told hyenas to go kill his nephew. Nephew comes back years later. He's about to slime Simba out in the same way that he slimed out his own brother, decides to whisper in his ear, "I killed your pops." That is next level evil. Scar's as the best IDK. I have to say he's probably he's top 5. You know, he's 100% top 5. Got to be top 3. I can't really put up any animated villains who I could say are better than him. I really have a hard time saying any animated villain is better than him. I'm not saying he's a definitive number 1, but there's a hard time. And I don't want to hear Syndrome. You better not say Syndrome. Syndrome, you can put him top 10 if you want. Syndrome is not same category, same level as Scar. There's still tiers. There's stars and there's superstars. Scar just gives off the feeling of like not evil necessarily, but a villain. That's a villain. Even down to his design. Hold on. This is a villain's design. We don't talk about the live actions, but this is a villain's design. Though I would say him saying post parents didn't love him, followed up with "let me heal you" and blast that nigga to smithereens is crazy. Now that's wild work as well. That's wild work. What is this AI? What's this AI slop, bruh? Why am I saying slop? Slop is such a funny word. No, Shin is up there. Shin is like people respect Shin, but he's still underrated. I just had to make sure you wouldn't say Syndrome, bro. I had to make sure you would not say Syndrome. Mom, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so I have to say, I got Shin top 10, to be honest. He valid top 10. Valid top 10. Valid top 10. But I'm sorry, the King, unfortunately, outdoes Kung Fu Panda 2 for me. Because it just has a little bit more magic than Kung Fu Panda 2. I hate to say it. Kung Fu Panda 2 has better action, though. Better action, better songs. follow the mouse. I'm saying better action, better songs, better villain, better animation, obviously. Great story for both. Ooh, thank you. Shaboing boing. But I'm sorry, but the king lives another day. The king lives another day. DreamWorks' best movie just got eliminated. So now it's up to... I'm going to let y'all pick on this one. DreamWorks' best movie just got eliminated. So now, are you going to go... They're arguably their second best movie. Are you going to let the second best movie... Is there a new best sequel out there? It's up to y'all. Okay, let me make a case. I'm here for the cases. The greatest animated sequel of today versus the strongest animated sequel in history. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm gonna grab a water. I'm gonna grab a water on this one. Hold on. Hold on. Make your case, twin. Make your case, twin. Is Applejack still timed out? If one of y'all can unmute on timer out when you get the chance, I'll appreciate it. Oh, Tro came with the files. Hold on. Tro came with the files. Okay, hold on. All right, let's read this. So I've watched Spider-Verse multiple times. But the choke. So I say I have more knowledge on Spider-Verse than Shrek 2, but bro, you're telling me that this Miles guy was about to get locked up in jail by a million other Spider-Men, and he defeated all odds and escaped. That had to do his own thing. Sure, he had to do his own thing. Sure, he ended up in the wrong universe, but I'm pretty sure he can get out of that to protect his pops too. That was a great case. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Lawyer Cho. Okay, that's all I need to hear. Cross the Spider-Verse. Got it. And dang. I ain't gonna hold you. This matchup on Black History Month. Black movie versus black movie. Bro, he has his own girlfriend saying, I don't know how to tell you. Like, bro, you're telling me. Let's do look. I got Spider-Verse on this one. Despite all that, give me Lion King. Lion King is 7. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Incredible. Sorry. Mulan. Dang. Unfortunately, Lion King has musicals about it. We don't appreciate Lion King as much as that we supposed to because it came out in the 90s. All time, Cross the Spider-Verse is all time great, but it is job's not done. Job's not done. Job's not done yet. We might come back to this once the third movie comes out. Lion King handled business. It dropped a sequel in Lion King dropped a direct-to-home sequel and it was still a banger. Job's not done yet for Across the Spider-Verse. I know it's his own movie, but sometimes you gotta see the big picture to see how good of a movie it is. Give me Incredibles on this one, I ain't gonna lie. Lion King 2 being the only good straight to DVD sequel for Disney is funny, right? That shows how good it was. Even a direct to home DVD sequel was fire. Tried. Give me The Incredibles. I ain't gonna lie. Incredibles in 7. Zero was such a great villain, right? And COVID was just cold, bro. Incredible. Give me Incredibles in 7. Incredibles in 7. Sorry, Cho. I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity to let your lawyer magic work, bro. Incredibles in 7. And unfortunately, I know what Mop wants, but I ain't gonna hold you. Again, what pops in my head, The King. The Incredibles versus The King. It's a rough matchup. It'll be hard fought. It'll be tough. It's The King, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. Both movies are really good. But Lion King just outscales it. When the king speaks, you listen. Look at the cover. Goated. When the king speaks, you listen. It's not even my favorite animated movie of all time. Lion King is not my favorite, but I respect it for what it is. All right, so Incredibles for me is creates two intriguing perspectives. I think that Mulan is much more controversial topic and to understand that compared to Incredibles. I didn't get the why the frack is Wally this high? Ratatouille. Yeah, I know exactly what type of people. I know exactly what kind of people did this tier list. Oh, Cars this high above Kung Fu Panda 2? Yeah, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Coraline, yeah, that's all I need to know. Up, that's all I need to know, boy. So, Incredible still had a 71% win percentage, though. It still had a very high win percentage. It's just that there was too many people that are a little. First, How to Train Your Dragon mean top 10 is ludicrous, right? This whole it like lot yo. Cars 2 over Beauty and the Beast and Prince of Egypt. I'm saying, well, to be fair, also with this, a lot of times it's also just based off the random spawn matchup. So a lot of times Prince of Egypt and Beauty and the Beast could have got knocked out early on. But this still just comes down to people picking Cars 2 more often, them picking Bull Jive movies more often. That's really what it comes down to, unfortunately. Wild, crazy work. You know what? I'll stream Mulan tonight. Joe is always down for Asian culture, but what about the other? What about the other? You know, I respect that actually. Now, everything I was about to say go out the window. I respect that. You know, rep your set, rep the big A, bro. Rep the big A. I respect that. Yo, Cho, rep the big A. Asian culture, bro. Rep the big A, bro. Yeah, yes sir. I rocks with that. I respect that. I respect that. But I feel like this is a good place to end my stream. Appreciate y'all. We can watch Mulan tonight, but later this week we will be watching some other animated movies. We'll be going back in time. We're gonna watch it like I said. My plan is in the cord. We're gonna be watching like older. We're gonna be watching. We're gonna watch like Disney movies. We're gonna like watch like old and it's progressively. Not necessarily every old Disney movie, but we're gonna watch like old ones and progressively, get more modern. You know what I'm saying? But I'm down for it. But make a list. Let me know. I'm down. Yo, for sure. For sure. We're going to talk about it once we're on the cord and stuff, make a list. But, shouts out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining the stream. I actually really enjoyed this one. Other than me getting, like, sniped over what I said over Up. I'm standing 10 toes down. Up is the intro merchant. But I didn't expect to almost lose my life over it. But appreciate you guys for joining. Calm little 2 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the whatever. Anyways. Yo, this outro song low-key buns. Hold on. That outro song low-key buns, bro. Outro song look trash, boy. Hold on. Oh, there we go.